What's up guys, I'm Thad Barnett from Tailgate Studios and you are watching The T-Stop. Hey guys, welcome to The T-Stop. I'm Thaddeus Barnett, and I run a video production house in Northeast Ohio called Tailgate Studios. We decided to create a show that documents our projects as we share tips to the upcoming video community. So check out this first episode, post in the comments, and let's get it started.
Hey guys, I'm here at Whitehall. It's an event venue in Northeast Ohio. So we're going for a very prestigious look stylistically, and here's the rig we use to achieve that. We'll start with the support rig. Alright. So we have the Vinton Vision 11 tripod. And over here we have a Pierstone tripod supporting the Kessler Crane Cine slider. On the slider we have the hi-hat mount, which allows us to place a 100mm ball head, and on that we have the Manfrotto 509 HD. For cameras, we're using a Canon C300 mounted on Zacuto base plates, which allows us to attach 15mm rods. So we're using a Croziel follow focus system, which just slides right into that Zacuto baseplate mount. In addition to the Croziel follow focus, we're also using a Croziel matte box, which can also slide onto the rails. For lenses, we're using two of Canon Cine primes, the 24 1.5 and the 85 1.3. And the follow focus gears just locks in. So that's it for our main rig. Let's go outside and check out our time-lapse rig. Alright, hey guys, we're here at Whitehall at nighttime, and it may not look like it, but we're using the C300 on ISO 12800, so don't mind the noise around me. So we're getting some cool time-lapse footage at night with really great skies, stars, and clouds. So let's go run down the rig that we're using. So again, we have the Kessler Crane Cine slider, but this time we have it on the outrigger's feet, and we have those on top of a board just so that it gives it a little bit more stability and doesn't have to sit in the grass. So we have a hi-hat with a Pierstone tripod head, and the reason we're using this is because it's lightweight and really won't weigh down the motor at all. We'll get a nice smooth motion out of that. So for cameras, we're using the 7D Mark II. And the reason why we're using this is because it has a built-in intervalometer. For lenses, we're using the 24 1.5 to get the whole scope of Whitehall. So let me introduce you to Jordan. He's a crew member on this project. So he's going to talk about the electronics of the slider.
Alright guys, so here we have the Kessler Crane Electra Drive, which pretty much motors the Cine slider. And it's powered by a small little battery over here, along with a remote control that we use, which allows us to do either a continuous motion, a stop and go motion, or like we have it set up now, for a time lapse, it's going to travel from left to right over the course of an hour and a half, and it's all controlled by that little remote control.
Clap for me. All right, thanks, Jordan. So this rig allows us to get shots like this.
All right, guys, and that's it for the behind the scenes of the Whitehall shoot. Now, as Mark said, we used two of Canon's Cine Prime lenses, the 24 1.5 and the 85 1.3. Phenomenal lenses. So we're going to take a closer look at them. We have a Canon Rebel T3i, a Canon 7D Mark II, and a Canon C300, and we're going to throw the lenses on them and take a closer look.
Okay guys, so I have the two lenses we used for the Whitehall shoot. Let's take a closer look at them both. With an all-metal enclosure, these lenses are built to last, for sure. We have standard gearing here to mount a follow focus system, and we have the T-stop and aperture controls here with numbers on both sides, so you can see it from the right or left of the camera. And here you have a focus wheel which rotates 300 degrees around the lens so that you can pull focus very precisely. On a side note, both lenses we're reviewing today, the 85 and the 24, are the exact same size, so that you don't have to make any major adjustments while changing lenses. Now that you've heard a little bit about the lenses, let's test them out on the 7D Mark II, the Canon C300, the two cameras we used on the Whitehall shoot, and the camera we used for the behind-the-scenes shot, the Rebel T3i. And yeah, let's go test them out.
Okay, so you got your cameras, you got your lenses, but now you want to add some really cool and cinematic movement to your shots. So we've got two ways to show you how to do that.
So, we showed you the same motion, but with two different ways. The first of which is the Kessler Crane Cine Slider with the Manfrotto 509 HD tripod head mounted on top. And then there's my personal favorite, the Mystery Machine. You can just mount the C300 right on top of those rails and roll with it. But no other slider I've come across has these great features. One, we have 4 rubber wheels so that you have an unlimited amount of tracking distance. And, my favorite, if you open up the back, the gang's all here. Check out some of the action shots we have of the Mystery Machine doing its thing. Excellent! There you go. There's 2 very viable and usable ways
Okay guys, so that's it for the first episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more tips and tricks as we move forward. And in the meantime, check us out online, post in the comments, and I'll see you later.